Japan's first female prime minister, the new Margaret Thatcher? And what does she mean for global politics? Here's everything you need to know. Sanae Takaichi is a motorbike and heavy metal enthusiast, a former news presenter and a self-confessed admirer of the Iron Lady. And she's just won an all-male contest to become the first ever woman prime minister of a country not best known for its progressive attitudes to gender equality. It's a sign of the historic significance of Margaret Thatcher that comparisons to all other female leaders are an inevitability. But does the comparison stand up? Like Thatcher, Takaichi is a staunch conservative from a modest background, who takes the top job following a period of political and economic upheaval, becoming Japan's fourth prime minister in just 5 years. She inherits an economy plagued by inflation and low growth, increasing tension around migration, and the rise of a populist right-wing party. Like Thatcher, she is hawkish on defence. Japan has, for fairly obvious reasons, adopted a pacifist stance since its defeat in the Second World War. But Takaichi is a regular visitor to a war grave that immortalises war criminals as well as victims. She has also caused tensions with China through her support for Taiwan. So could a conflict over that contested territory be the next Falklands? One major point of difference, however, between Takaichi and the Iron Lady is on economic policy. While Thatcher was a proponent of monetarism, essentially reducing the money supply to bring down inflation, Takaichi is a follower of Abenomics, which means higher spending and greater government control of the central bank. She has said she opposes a rise in interest rates, which will mean the yen stays weak against the dollar, likely increasing the cost of living and hindering the central bank's efforts to keep inflation at 2%. Market reaction has been broadly positive though, with the Nikkei coming close to record highs since her election, though that may be just a stability premium. One surprising similarity between Mrs. T and Takaichi is their approach to their hair. Takaichi's former hairdresser has described the Sanae cut as a sleek, sharp and stylish look, but says Takaichi tucks the sides behind her ears to show she's listening. Meanwhile, Thatcher visited her hairdresser hundreds of times a year to maintain her iconic curls. Though to evade the judgment of her male private secretaries, she wrote these appointments in her diary under the codename Carmen, after the name of the heated rollers she favoured. 30 years on from Thatcher, a real sign of progress will be if Japan's first woman PM is judged less on her appearance or by comparison to other great women of history, but on her achievements. Let us know what you think of Sanae Takaichi or Margaret Thatcher, but please not my hair, in the comments below.